Hello all, this is Dr. Dave Maslach talking to you about reciprocity.com. The E is written with a 3, and in this particular video I'm going to talk about undergraduate GPAs or your grades, undergraduate grades for a doctorate of business administration or a PhD in business administration, and what are the grades that are sort of required to get into any one of these particular programs. So if you don't know me, I'm a professor of innovation strategy and entrepreneurship, and I created this whole reciprocity project to give back as much as I possibly can. So what grades do you need to get into a PhD program in business? And generally, it's going to be quite high. It's going to be at the top percentiles of your class, whatever it is. And it's going to vary depending on the program that you're at. Some programs, the top percentiles are a little bit less than others just because it's a little bit more rigorous or something along those lines, right? And so other ones, it's going to be higher. And it really just depends on what it is. And what happens if you actually don't have a high GPA? Is that problematic? You know, it's not as problematic as you think it is, because it really depends on the whole applicant and the whole person that is actually applying to the particular program. You have to actually, if you've done something that's extraordinary, or you have an extremely high GMAT score or a GRE score, or there's just something remarkable about you, then it's not going to matter nearly as much as you think it's going to be. So there's really, it really just depends on the particular applicant that you're looking at. So you're looking, generally what you're looking for as a professor on the other side is you're looking to see, is this person actually capable of being able to produce research in the long run? And it's really difficult to actually do research. There's so many people that actually just kind of stop or just kind of give up along the way, that we want to make sure that everything is fine and that that person just is capable of performing in this particular career. It's really difficult, and you're able to sort of sustain yourself in the long run. So you're looking for multiple signals of how well that this person might be expecting to perform in the long run. That's really what it is. It's not because they're being mean in any sort of way. It's just trying to look at, is this person actually going to be and is this person going to succeed? And the problem is, so the reason why you want to look at that, it's a huge investment on your part to go into one of these particular programs, and then to, after 2 or 3 years, or maybe it is a couple of years as a professor, and you just decide you don't like it because it's just not for you. You just don't want to go in that kind of direction. So you want to make sure that people are capable before they actually get into the program. And so that's why the standards are really high, is because it is really rigorous. And the reason is that you're competing on the global scale. You have to compete with other people around the world. It's really tricky and really difficult. So we just want to make sure that everything is fine. The other thing that you should be well aware of is that your GPA score, it really depends on the sort of supply and demand for that particular program in the particular year. So sometimes the GPA score requirement is going to be higher than others, and it's just going to really just depend on what's going on, the number of applicants that are there, the program that you're at. So if you're applying to a really sort of amazing high-tiered program, the GPAs, the averages are going to be higher just because other people are going to be applying with higher GPAs at that particular school, and they just can't, they can be picky and choosy with the people that they are sort of selecting, right? So if there's a huge number of applicants, and your GPA is just not there, well, then they are going to pick the other ones that have a higher GPA, because you're all going to look the same on paper, and it's just a matter of selecting or, picking the people that they think are going to succeed in their particular program. That's really what it is, and it depends on supply and demand, and it depends on a lot of different things. In general, again, a high GPA is generally required, but often it does, sometimes if you're extraordinary for whatever reason, there's something that's interesting about you, and there's signals in other ways that you're going to perform very highly, then that might not matter as much, right? So hopefully you like this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel, and looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.